Hello YouTube, this is Wind5387 here with another vintage Mac to add to my collection. As you can see, I have an original 1998 Bondi Blue Revision A iMac G3. And with this iMac came its original Bondi Blue colored USB keyboard. And as you can see, just flip it over here on the bottom, you can see it's in very nice condition. And unfortunately, according to the previous owner, his original USB mouse ran away somewhere. So I ordered one of these off of eBay, and as you can see, this mouse is in very nice condition. A puck mouse, as they call it now. And these two peripherals, the keyboard and mouse, are Apple's first USB keyboards and mice after the domination of the Apple desktop bus was ended. And this mouse is the last mechanically tracking mouse because a few years later the Pro mouse was introduced, and that was the first laser tracking mouse that Apple made. And as you can see, this iMac is also, like the keyboard and mouse, in very nice condition. The previous owner was an Apple person, so when this thing came out, he said he immediately bought one and has kept it ever since. The only two minor things that are amiss are the foot on the front of this thing to prop it up and the port door. And the port door seems to be a pretty common thing to disappear off of these iMacs, so it's not much of a major problem. And let's go ahead and look at the ports that we have. So starting from the left is an audio in port, an audio out port, two USB ports, an Ethernet port, and a modem port. And then back here, of course, is the power supply. And on the front of this machine, as you can see, is the infrared receiver. At the time when Steve Jobs was giving the presentation on the introduction to this thing, he was saying, oh yeah, you can use cameras that have infrared to beam your photos into the machine. I suppose that was never a feature that caught on because it disappeared on the Rev C iMac, I believe, which was introduced in 1999. And then on the front here we have the tray loading disk drive, the power button, and two headphone ports. And of course on either side of the keyboard are two USB ports. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up the iMac G3. There's the green light. And the 15-inch CRT. And of course, as you can see, this is booting up into macOS 9.1. Waiting for the control strip, and there it is. So let's go ahead and look at the let's look at the Apple System Profiler, which gives us some more information. There we go. As you can see, we have a 233 MHz PowerPC G3 processor and 96 megabytes of RAM. And we have 97 megabytes of virtual memory, which is used from the hard drive. And the hard drive is a 4 gigabyte hard drive, which is the original, which is pretty remarkable considering that this is a 21-year-old machine. So now let's go ahead and check out the applications that we have in this machine. So this thing did come with quite a lot of software, including AppleWorks, Adobe Photoshop, Microsoft Office 2001, Internet Explorer, Outlook, Sherlock 2, Simple Text, and the utilities folder full of utilities such as the Disk First Aid, Desktop Printer utility, and our assistants like the Internet Setup Assistant and Mac OS Setup Assistant. And this machine also came with quite a few games. As you can see here, we have Blackjack, Brickles, Fungus, this skiing game which was working, but for some reason it decided, oh, this computer doesn't have enough RAM, so I don't know what that was about. Puyo Puyo, Tetris, and Ultra Dice. And just to keep things simple, while I adjust my chair, I'm going to go ahead and play Brickles, plus 3.0, of course. So here we are. We just control it with the paddle with the mouse. If I could just get it, there it goes. Ow. I missed. What the heck? Eventually I can just get it to take out a bunch, but no. Ah, this isn't going well. No! I missed. Okay, here we go. New level. Oh, I missed. And again. What? This didn't hit. That was a close one. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, okay. Well, I think you get the idea. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video of this 1998 Bondi Blue iMac G3 running macOS 9.1 with a 233 MHz PowerPC G3 processor. Thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.